Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here for a good old haul video because I had done a Sephora recommendations video for the VIB sale this year, and I typically also include some wish list items in that, but I didn't this time because honestly, I was going so back and forth on what I wanted and I didn't feel like I could really narrow it down enough. But I did make a purchase. Now I know there have been some serious issues with the app and the website, and I'm hoping by now it has been fixed. I personally made my order on Thursday night at 11 o'clock Central Time, which is midnight Eastern when the sale went live. So I didn't have any issues, but I know that a lot of y'all have. I would be very frustrated. I get it, but I'm hoping it's been fixed by now. So I am just gonna share with you what I got. I thought about doing like an application video as I showed you what I got, but I honestly have not used these products long enough to give any kind of true opinion on them. So I thought I would wait until I had formed that myself before I showed them on camera. But if you are interested in seeing any of these in a separate video, definitely let me know down in the comment section. I do have quite a few of them on right now, and I'll let you know what those are as we go along. I'm not gonna show the gifts that I purchased, obviously, because I have a feeling the people who I bought them for might actually be watching this video. So I will just jump in with what I got for myself. This I haven't opened yet, and it is the Lan Midnight Minis 5-piece set. I love the Laneige lip mask or lip balms. It's what I put on pretty much every night and every morning after my skincare. And I really love this size because they're great to travel with. In fact, I typically just keep one in my travel makeup bag and use it until it's gone traveling, and then I'll replace it. But this comes with 5 of the kind of scents: berry, gummy bear, candy, mint chocolate, and mango. The only one I haven't tried is gummy bear and mango. So the only 2 that I haven't tried. Mint chocolate is my favorite. Out of all the ones that I've tried so far, it is my favorite. Well, it's tied with peppermint. And they do have a full size of the peppermint, which I debated getting as well. But I was like, no, I really just need to go through these. I also picked up a New To Me shampoo. It is not a New To Me brand. In fact, I've talked about this brand on my channel before, and this is the Kist, but this is the Genesis MM, which I think it's technically their men's line, but I don't care. And it is their thickness boosting shampoo. I used this last night for the first time. I love Kist hair products so much. My hair really likes Kist hair products. Now I am set to get my hair colored and trimmed this week. And it always, I feel like, looks a little drab the week before I'm set to do that because it's just in need of a trim especially. But I feel like this one kind of perked up my hair a little bit. It's super soft. I used it last night in conjunction, somebody's coming to visit, in conjunction with the Kist leave-in treatment that I love in the pink bottle. But Kist is also not cheap, so I definitely took advantage of the percentage off, and I will keep y'all updated on this. Probably my favorite shampoo of all time is still the Hyel shampoo that I talk about a lot, but Kist products come in a very close second. And again, I've only used this once, but so far so good. Okay, the rest is makeup except for one little discovery set that I got from a perfumer that I had never tried anything from, and this is called 5 Sins, the number 5 SENS, and this is their discovery kit. It has 5 scents in it: Life of the Party, Catch Feelings, Burn For You, Lit, and Twin Flame. Again, I had heard nothing about this. I was just kind of perusing the fragrances on Sephora, and I really wanted to try something I had never tried before, especially from a house that I had never tried anything from before. So this one caught my eye. My favorites just on paper are Life of the Party, Burn For You, and Twin Flame. I have not tried any on the skin yet, so I'll keep y'all updated. But this is the only fragrance item that I got. I love a discovery set. All right, let's jump into the makeup. Again, a lot of which I have on my skin today. This one I do, but not this particular container. This is the Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I had mentioned that this was definitely gonna be a repurchase. I am at the very end of my second tub container. It's not a compact. Second of these, and I knew I needed to replenish it, so I might as well have gotten the 20% off. It's my favorite powder at the moment to set my under eyes and has been for a long while, hence the reason this is the third one that I am going to be going through. So I definitely wanted to repurchase that. Now, all of the other things are new except for the mascara that I am wearing today. I have worn this before, I've had it before, I loved it, and even though this is not an expensive mascara on its own, it's actually very affordable when you compare it to a lot of the other mascaras out there. Some of the drugstore mascaras are close to the $20 retail of this, but this is the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. I love this mascara. It is a tubing mascara. It just really, really, really works for me. It makes my lashes super long. It gives them a lot of volume. I love it. And I had the Cali Ray mascara in my cart as well, but I was like, you know what? I don't need to get, I already have a full backup drawer of mascaras. I don't need to get any more than one, but it had been a long time since I had used this. I do remember loving it so. And I was reminded today when I put it on, why? Because it really does amazing things for my lashes, and I love a tubing mascara. Let's start off in order of how I apply things today. I only got one foundation, and this is actually a skin tint according to the marketing, and it's the Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. This is not new anymore. It's the newest Hourglass foundation, and it may still be under the new section of the Sephora app, but it's been out long enough to have many, many reviews out there. And honestly, I haven't had the best luck in the past with Hourglass foundation products, so I wasn't overly eager to purchase this, but then I kept hearing really good reviews on it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a try. It is definitely a skin tint. It is a sheer to light coverage on me. I've tried it now twice. It is what I have on today. I've tried it under different powders and over different SPFs. And I can't speak for how it's gonna wear today, but yesterday I was actually really impressed with it. I got the shade number 7. It works perfectly for my skin tone. And again, I was not expecting full coverage with this. It literally says it's a skin tint, and that's what it is. It is not overly hydrating on me. I don't feel like I get extra dewy with it, but it's not drying either. So far so good on that. I actually got 2 concealers, and I went really back and forth because I had like 4 or 5 in my cart. And I'm like, I know I don't want to buy more than 2. And I finally narrowed it down to these 2. The one I have on my face today is the Haus Labs Concealer Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. I had to get the box to see. And if you watched my recommendations video, you know how much I enjoy the Haus Labs Triclone Foundation. This has a lot of good reviews behind it, so I wanted to give it a try. I got the shade number 21 Light Medium Neutral, and it worked out great. Again, I don't have any opinions on this. I have literally had it on my face for 45 minutes. The color's good, I can say that, but other than that, I definitely need to test it out more. And the one I wore yesterday, again, have not formed an opinion on. I know how it wore for me yesterday, but I really need to give it more than a day, is the Tower 28 Concealer. A lot of people have told me how good this is. I had a few comments on my recommendations video about how amazing it was. So I had to give it a try. I got the shade number 31. Again, I wore it yesterday, but don't have any lasting opinions on it quite yet. Now, something I do have an opinion on, I wore it yesterday and today, and is one of my favorite things that I hauled, is from a new brand called Ciele. I think that's how you pronounce it, Ciele. It is Nikki DeRoast makeup. She's a makeup artist. It's her new brand of SPF makeup. And this is their Blush and Protect SPF 50 liquid/cream blush. It's more like a liquid. I got the shade Kirsty, which is a nude. I think they say it's like a warm nude shade. It's kind of pink on me. I'll swatch it for you. It's a pink nude. Like, it's not super bright pink, but it's definitely not too warm either. So that's it right there. Again, I have worn it yesterday and today, and y'all, I love this blush. It just looks so pretty on the skin. Now, do I think I'm actually getting SPF coverage by the 3 dots I'm putting on each of my cheeks? No. Is it hurting that this has SPF in it? No. I just really like the way it looks. I really like the color. I like the consistency. I like the wear time for a liquid blush. I was very, very impressed with this. Might even purchase some additional colors, but I am happy with the color I got and recommend it. Another CL product that I got is something that I just have tried out today, so I have no opinion on it yet, but it's their Filter and Protect SPF 30 powder. So this is in the shade number 1, which is for light skin tones. They have, I think, a light, medium, and a dark. It comes in with a pad, which you can see is still already very dirty. And it has like that trampoline mesh, but there was quite a bit of powder on top of that trampoline mesh when I first opened it, and you can see it is not the cleanest container of powder that I have, but I did just use this today for the first time, so we shall see. Again, it doesn't hurt that it has SPF 30 in it, but this is not like a powder SPF that I would necessarily use like I do my Jane Iredale powder, where I actually use it as kind of a touch-up throughout the day, but it doesn't hurt that it has it in it. Now, I don't know if this flashes back because I don't really take flash photography, but it is a mineral SPF. So if anything is going to flash back, those mineral or physical filters usually are the ones that do. So keep that in consideration if you're someone who takes a lot of flash photography. But again, I will have to keep y'all updated on that. And then the only other like face product I got, I don't even know if I got any percentage off of this because it was already on a crazy sale to begin with. And I mentioned, when did I mention this? In my Shop My Stash video, I used another one of these Sephora Trio face palettes. And when I looked it up during that video, I realized they were on sale, obviously about to be discontinued, for $7.50. So I grabbed another color, and this is in the shade Radiate. So I have this on. I do not have the blush on today because I have that CL blush on, but I do have this on as a highlight. I mixed these two colors right here because this one's a very stark highlight and that one's kind of a shimmery blush slash highlight. So I mixed those for my highlight, and then I have this shade right here patted on to my lid after I used the next two products that I'm going to talk about on my eyes. So I did use this on my cheeks as a highlight and on my eyes. Really good quality, $7.50. Now, I don't know by the time I put this up if they have sold out or not. They should, because that's a steal, and these are great eyeshadows and face powders. And then the only two things I have left are eye products. The first one, I had planned on getting two, but they sold out of one of the colors that I wanted before the sale. I think some people get a little bit of anxiety and fear that the stuff they want is going to sell out during the sale, so they buy it before the sale without the percentage off, because a lot of the times my wish list will start having things that are sold out before the sale even happens, like right before the sale happens. So I'm assuming that that's what happens. But this is the newer Merit Solo Shadow. So this is in the shade Vachetta, and it is a warm brown shade. These shadows, I had heard how good they were. They are good. They are good. This is a beautiful shade. So pretty. I have it on my lid today underneath the, dusting of that highlight. I wore it yesterday. The one thing I have heard about these shadows that definitely proves true is that you need to work with them fast. Once you apply them onto the eye, you need to blend quickly because they set quickly and they do not budge. The other color that I wanted, I think it's called Social. It's like a mauve-y color. I definitely wanted to get that. The others are a little darker for what I wanted. I don't think I want to get one for solely an eyeshadow, and I don't tend to wear much darker than this on the lid, but this is so pretty. And look, y'all, it's set. It's not going anywhere, and you saw me just swatch it. That's what I'm talking about. You need to work quickly with these shades, but I love how quickly they set and they do not budge. Very happy with that. Hope the other color comes back in before the sale, but I will be checking back for Black Friday deals because I really, really like that. And then the final product that I got for eyes, I really debated on this because heavens knows I didn't need it at all. But I was curious and curiosity tends to make me add to cart. And it's the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I have gotten one of the first two Patrick Ta palettes. I think it was the first one he ever brought out. And I ended up returning it. I really did not like it. I don't exactly remember why. I think it was the shimmer shades that I didn't like. So the reason I was curious about this was because it doesn't have any shimmer shades. It's all matte. And you can look at this and be like, yeah, I get why you say you didn't need it. These are all colors I have over and over. But I do remember liking the matte formula. I do like the two cream shades that are in here under this plastic covering to keep them safe from the powders. I love the color story. I like how it's all in one palette. I was curious, y'all. I mean, I don't have to justify it. I get that, but I was curious. So I do have this on today. I used it yesterday as well, but I have this shade on right here in my crease, along with that Merit shadow on the lid and then also underneath my eye. And then I used the brown cream shade as a smudged out eyeliner. It worked beautifully for that. And y'all know, if you don't, one of my very favorite eye looks, one that I do on repeat, is laying down some kind of matte shadow or no shadow, smudging out a darker liner, and then tapping a little bit of highlighter on top, which is exactly what I did today. It's easy. It always looks put together. And I really like the formula of the mattes, and I really like the formula of those creams. Now, I don't envision myself using them as eyeshadows, the creams, because they're pretty dark, but I will definitely use them on repeat for eyeliners like I did today. So again, not something I needed, but something I'm not sad that I got. So that is it. That is the culmination of my Sephora haul. Again, I'm hoping everything is up and running. I will have all of these linked down below per usual. Let me know what you got, if you were happy with it. I'm actually really happy with this haul. I don't envision returning anything. So A++ for that, because that doesn't always happen. So thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.